Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for waiting.
What's up, everybody?
You guys always know that I have really, really bad internet connections where I live. And I don't know. There's nothing I can do about it. It's not like they stopped charging me. They're still going to charge me, but my internet is terrible. So I had all of my information, all of my video footage was erased. So now I have to just talk about it and then later go back and insert the clips, which does not make for a better show. It just doesn't. But today we're going to talk about Ghislaine Maxwell. This case, I'm going to talk about it as much as I can without trying to mention 47. This is not a politics channel. This is just telling you what's going on. Unfortunately, his name is all through this case. Mm-hmm. We also refer to him on here as 47. Okay. And I just feel naked without my screenshots and without my footage. I'm upset. Now, we started to cover this case a little bit on Perry's channel, and we thought, oh my gosh, this is going to be huge. Got to move it to the big channel. When we went on Perry's channel last, we talked about how there is in-house fighting among the Repubs. Okay, that's how I put it there. Among the Repubs, there's in-house fighting, and they have divided up and they've taken sides. Either you're going to be Team 47 or you're going to be Team Tesla. We know who Tesla is, right? Tesla is spitfiring mad at 47. Tesla is teaming up with his bestie, Putin, and they're really out to destroy, humiliate. What would you say, Perry?
Get back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just called Get Back. That's all it is.
What do you mean? It's just a get back.
Well, I mean, he gave 47 an investment. You know, when he get there, he wanted a bigger return. Even though he got a return, he wanted more. A lot of rich people are very, very greedy.
Damn.
So, and when you get to that status, the way they got it, it's not about friendships. It's about money ship, cash.
Yeah.
If you ain't sharing cash, if I'm not gaining, then I'm no longer your friend. It's like that.
So that's what's going on. So we know that Tesla was the first person to come out publicly and say that 47 is on Epstein's list. Now we all know who Epstein is. He had this X ring, okay? And according to the rumors, I'm saying it's rumors because people are saying it's not true. He had very high profile names on this list. He created a list. He had very high profile names on the list. He also had blackmailed some of these people with these tapes. So he would invite them over, come over to my island. No one can get over there. You only get there one way, boat or plane. So there's no sneaking out. It's almost like the thing they got going in Florida with the alligators. It's not funny. I don't.
No, I know.
Listen, y'all, I'm so tired. I'm going to make a joke out of everything. I'm very tired. But, and we know that Epstein got in trouble for it because there was a lot of minors involved. And according to the rumors, he unalived himself. But you got people coming out saying that's a damn lie. He did not unalive himself. Perry, you jump in because I don't have no footage to show. Then all of a sudden, Tesla comes out and says that, hey, you know what? 47's on the list. Yeah, he was he was a client. Mm-hmm. And then 47 says, no, I didn't. He said, I stopped speaking to him years before he got in trouble. He said, I never went to the island. I forgot what the island's called. He said, I never went to the island. He said, but you know who's been in the island? Should I say 35? Well, Bill. What number is Bill?
Just say Bill C. Just say Bill C.
Bill C. He said Bill C. Now he's throwing people on it. But Bill C. a former leader was on the island. Lots of people were on the island, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I took that to mean, you know what? If y'all don't back up, I'm gonna start naming some names too. So there was a guy named Tom Massey. I don't. He represents Kentucky. Let me put it that way. And he was the one that spearheaded this campaign to uh, release the files, let everybody know who's on the list. We're going to hold them accountable because they heard that Bill C was on the thing. And
Right.
now people are in their own party saying, no, it's not just Bill C, it's 47 too. Okay. Lots of in-house fighting going on. Lots of in-house fighting. Not good to be a Repub these days. They are divided. Okay. So all of a sudden on Friday, 47 says, I don't know who, we met a couple times. We're not good friends. I would play this tape for you. It's not anything I'm making up. It's on tape, but my system crashed and nothing I can do about it. It says, I didn't know him like that. Then on Friday, this tape surfaces of Epstein during one of his, I wouldn't call it interrogations, briefings, getting ready for court. He says, hey, someone says, do you know 47? He goes, yes, I know 47. We're good pals.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mess. It's a mess. I wish I could play it. It's not, I'm going to put these tapes in later so it'll be available for the playback. Because, it's better when you hear it. He says, 47 is my best. He didn't say bestie. He said good friend.
Right.
And we played that on your channel, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then take it from here, Perry. How do we get down to Gay? What is that lady name? Ghislaine Maxwell. How do we get to her?
Well, basically, everything's based around her. Like, she was a co-conspirator in this whole situation. She got 20 years. Epstein got time and end up being unalive, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody's speculating on how. But his brother.
And then I hear there's some tape. So he was supposed to be on S Watch, right?
Right. But they had took him now. But this is what I'm hearing. He was on S Watch. A couple days before that, I heard that they transferred him. But then also somebody told me they just got rid of his cellmate. Okay. So I'm not sure if they transferred him out of S Watch or they just got rid of his cellmate, right? So, but mysteriously he came up unalive. Epstein brother
video
Mark,
footage.
Okay, Epstein Mark is saying he know it's still an open case.
Who?
Epstein got a brother named Mark.
Oh, okay.
So he's been out speaking. He's basically saying, look, he need them to check it out because he know there's no way that his brother could have done that. And it is some footage out there that they tried to present of his cell before the moment and after the moment. But somebody said it's missing a minute. So it's a whole bunch of stuff. Now I can't, for certainly say that a minute is missing. That's what's out there. The tape was incomplete. But the bottom line is that he was unalive for sure. Everybody know that. Whether he did it to himself or somebody else did it. But more than likely, when people don't want their secrets out, the best way is to eliminate. So
well, personally, because you've been studying this, I haven't. You've been repeating the information to me. Do you think Epstein unalived himself?
No. 47 FBI director and assistant FBI director used to run this conspiracy thing. Well, they used to be down on he wasn't unalived until they started working with 47. When they started working for him on his administration, now they're back in 47 saying, oh yeah, he did it to himself. But for years, they were saying no. Everybody was waiting on these files and everything to come out. But 47 is putting a stop to that. We've been waiting. the DOJ came out in May and said 47 name was mentioned throughout these files. Now, it didn't say what he was doing. See, that's the whole thing. Whether you just had a client, whatever. But some crazy things have been going on with this whole thing. Now we're at this point where Congress, everybody want these files to be public. He's hiding it. And so now he sent his attorney, what was the guy? His deputy attorney general down there. His name was Todd Blanche.
Down where?
Down to see Maxwell to interview her, right? So he's been on there for a couple of days interviewing her.
To interview her about what?
About the Epstein case.
I thought it was closed.
Huh?
I thought 47 said that this case is closed. They're not released.
Yeah, I mean, basically they're saying they hoping that she can give more insight, to this whole case.
But why? If it's closed, why?
Well, his files supposedly had been on Pam Bondi's desk.
Right, and then I heard that he said he's not releasing any more information on Epstein. So why would you send a deputy down there to talk to
act like he's trying to do something? The bottom line is this: yes, that's what he ran on. That's what he told all his people. That's how he got their votes. Now he's not going to release it because he can't get his name cleared from these files in time.
No, you're not understanding my question. He said he's not going to release the information, the list. He's not going to release the list. Okay. Mm-hmm. He never planned on it, even though there was footage of him saying that if he became the leader, he would reveal the list.
Right.
So it's a done deal. If he says it's closed, it's closed. Why would you send your deputy to go talk to Ghislaine Maxwell, whatever her name is?
It's basically, seeing how he's not, publishing this list. Ghislaine Maxwell saying, hey, maybe I'm going to file an appeal to get out there. And since ain't this list, the reason why she's arrested, and all this stuff don't exist, she's trying to get out. And it's something like, it's up to the Supreme Court right now. Her appeal is. It's up there. Her attorney saying, I guess Epstein made a deal, a plea or whatever when they took him in, but they promised him they wouldn't arrest no co-conspirators.
Okay, his girl, his right-hand lady, right?
Right, or who? Yeah, right. Mm-hmm, so, but now her attorney is basically arguing on that point, and typically the government live up to that. But I think the whole thing is this: all this talk is coming out now because he's not going to release the files because his name is all through it, right? And at the same time, he's going down there to find a way to quieten her. It'd come across strange if she was unalived, right? So he's probably down there brokering a deal. I did a video today about this, that he's laying the groundwork to give her parole. To pardon her.
So that's the rumor going around today, is everybody saying that she's going to get a pardon. How would you know if they're not releasing what they went down there for?
Well, he sent his former personal attorney down there to talk, which is the deputy attorney general, right? Because Congress, the Dems, was saying, hey, we want to bring Ghislaine in front of Congress.
Oh,
they don't want that to happen. He's publishing the records. If that happened, what if she started talking, saying whatever? But his deputy attorney went down there, and actually, I guess she gave up 100 names of men that allegedly was part of this thing.
You're kidding me.
No. Listen, but all this time, she been locked up. She never said a thing. She never admitted to doing a crime. Never. So it's weird that now she involving these 100 men shows that she was involved, right? So why would she all of a sudden
Right.
involve herself when she never admitted that she done these things? It's for her to broker a deal. To me, they broken the deal right now.
Oh my
I will
gosh.
give you a little some of this, but you gonna pardon me. And how ironic that her appeal is in front of the Supreme Court today.
And this is 47 side that wants to broker or deal with her. And she
Right.
released 100. She got 100 men. Yeah, here it is right here. Let me put this on the screen. She lists 100 men. 100.
Yeah, 100 or
Now,
so. I mean,
usually,
the article I read, it was at least 100 or whatever.
no, you're right. Let me put it up. It is 100. Um, right here it says, Ghislaine Maxwell's lawyer says DOJ asked her about roughly 100 different people on second day of interview. Wow. Okay, so if this is 47 people sending them down there, of course she's not going to include his name, right?
Right.
So
This
this
is the
is a
deal,
lot.
Sharrell.
Do you
Huh?
think 47? Well, first of all, do you personally believe he's on the list? It's just we don't know. It's speculation. Do you speculate he's on
Yes.
the list?
Yes, for sure.
You really think so?
Without
Because
a doubt.
today, all over social media,
We got a
Carrie, I
delay?
think I'm lagging again. Can you hear me?
Yeah, pop out. I
Can you
mean, you
hear
pop
me?
out and pop back in. Yes, I can hear you now, but you pop out and come back in.
All right. And you're reading Beatrice, and I'll be
Okay.
right back.
Okay. What's up, Beatrice? She says Todd went there to see if he could get her out so she could stay so she can say that felon 47 name was not ever in the files or he wasn't ever with women. Beatrice, 150% correct. That's why he went to shut it up to make sure, because if Epstein is no longer here and you never publish these files, the only person that can let somebody know anything would be Ghislaine. Ghislaine ain't gonna say a damn thing if her 20 years is gone and she back free again.
Mhm.
So that's how he's squashing it. And then at that point, if she's out, Epstein no longer here, he gonna disregard those files and never publish them.
Ooh, child, this is why we had to bring this to the.
She's gonna get a pardon. He's gonna either commute or
Mm,
whatever that thing when you get rid of the sentence or whatnot, or either pardon her.
mhm.
And the question you asked me before you we started to fade out. Do I think he was there? I don't have proof because they won't show the documents. I haven't talked to Ghislaine. They won't let me talk to her, right? But the thing is a victim of Epstein that's been talking. Her name is Maria Farmer.
Red hair.
And I think it's blonde now. I'm not sure what color it was,
Okay.
but she was one of Epstein victims, where she alleged in that whole thing that. Remember the other day you asked me on my channel, do I think Ghislaine has something to do with it? I said yes, because her thing was they both arred her in his office.
Ghislaine?
Maria Farmer. I'm saying
Yeah, but she's including Ghislaine
she said
Maxwell.
both. She said she's a victimizer. Yes. I mean, this is what she's saying. And you was like,
Ooh,
well, I think she could have
child.
been. But the
This
crazy thing about it
is
now, the Speaker of the House, what's that freak name? I talked about him today. Of
Mike.
Congress. Mike, what's his last name?
Mike
Okay, yeah, Mike. Okay, that's him,
Johnson.
right? So, yeah,
Johnson.
Mike Johnson, right? So he was on Speaker of the Press or whatever this little show is, right? So he was asked would he support Ghislaine getting a pardon? He dodged the question and basically just sitting back saying like, oh, well, I don't know. I mean, I'm just waiting on justice. But he never said whether he'll support her getting a pardon or not. 47 has the House, the Senate, and the Supreme Court.
Oh yeah.
Where is her appeal at right now? Supreme Court. She been locked up for a while. Why wasn't this appeal there last month, 2 years ago, 3 years ago? She ain't spoken out about nothing, but she's speaking now. Now she's giving them something to distract people with, these 100 names that we probably never hear of. So some stuff going down the pike, but the question you asked me, do I think he was part of all this stuff? Yes. From Maria. Maria said a lot. She said she reported 47 back in 1995. She reported him in 2006.
No.
Or some awkward situations that went on. She didn't go into detail, but one she did. Now, they'll say 47 never went to Epstein's office in Manhattan, which a lot of people saying that's a lie. Maria said one night she came in there. Okay, she worked for Epstein from 95 to 96, right? Maria Farmer did. She got an unexpected call from Epstein one night saying he needed her to come in. So she came in and she had some running shorts on and whatnot or whatever, right? So she's back there doing some paperwork because she was working for Epstein.
Okay.
Then 47, while she was back there working, 47 came in. 47 came to Epstein's office, right? The place, the White House saying that he never been.
Okay.
Right? He never been there. Came in there. And when he walked in, she said he was just staring at her legs, making her feel uncomfortable, right? And as Epstein came back into the office and seen him, he told 47, no, she's not for you. Now, listen to the word, she's not for you. It's sort of important for that. She's not for you. So she was feeling awkward. 47 Epstein walk out. As they're walking out, she overheard 47 tell Epstein, basically, I thought she was 16. Now,
stop, Perry, stop.
Okay, so they insinuate and they suggest that he's used to Epstein providing him with these underage women. I mean, you can casually, I thought she was 16. So he thought it was a gift for him.
Oh, child,
I believe her. That's just my thing. I believe her.
And this is a picture right here, since I don't have my footage of Maria Farmer.
Right.
Looks like an older lady. Probably, didn't look like this in her youth. This is so juicy, so much going on. I wanted to talk about, and really quickly, you were talking about Maria Farmer, who is what they say the lead victim. I don't know what you call her, but like,
right. Telling the most is a lot of victims out there with her. So she's like an advocate, for a lot of the other people, a voice for them, I guess.
All right. I wanted to talk about this also. There's another lady that used to be an advocate, the lead person that talks about what went on. Her name was Virginia Guthries. Okay. And here is a picture of the article, and I've got to take this down real quick before they start showing commercials on here. She's saying that they're saying that she unalived herself a couple months ago, right? Today, her father came out and said, no, she's not the type to unalive herself. She was removed from this earth, so no one had to worry about her talking. And let me see if I can show you a picture of Virginia. She's also one of the women that said she was with Prince Andrew and he settled out of court and paid her money. Remember this? Child, this nothing's been this juicy since Watergate. And Watergate was not as good as this. This is what she looked like in her, oh, I hate to say final years, but I have to say it. This is what she looked like. Let me put this on the screen because I like visuals. I love visuals. Before she passed, this is, can you guys, that's going to be too small. Let's see if I can, let's see. This is her before she passed. This is her as, I believe she was 15 when she claimed she was a part of the ring. And she says that, one of her clients was Prince Andrew, and she sued him and they settled out of court for a lot of money, I hear. And it's her brother saying, and then she comes up unalive a few months ago, and her brother's saying, no. He says Epstein was not unalived and she wasn't unalived. It's insane. It is insane. Because you got people talking about, these are public officials. They're saying that they're unaliving people. I don't know what's going on, but we are going to cover the case. We had to bring it to the big channel because everybody's going to be talking about this. Everybody's going to be talking about this. 47 is not quiet about it. He's insisting that it's not true. Oh, and then you have, oh my gosh, let me put this up here. Then you've got, so everybody's talking about it now. Everybody. And they're saying that the reason that 47 does not want to be associated with this is because the women were as young as 15. Now, some people are saying 12. I haven't seen anything to say 12. People are sending me lots of pictures of 47 with little ones. Y'all, please don't send me no more pictures. I can't put them on. I won't put them on the screen. I don't know if they're AI or real. I just won't do that to my channel. But there's supposed to be pictures out there, allegedly. I don't know. That's too risque for me. I'm not posting those pictures. But, thank you for informing me that they're out there. I don't know if they're AI or not. But everybody's saying that he was with the little ones. Azalea Banks she's kind of weird. Okay, let's just be honest. She says, excuse me. She said, on 47's involvement in the Epstein scandal seemingly attempts to justify his SA with underage females. She's saying she doesn't see anything that's wrong with it.
What?
That's what she said. Look, read it. It says, excuse me, Azalea Banks comments on 47's alleged involvement in the Epstein scandal seemingly attempts to justify his activities with underage females. Then she, in quotes, it says, I really don't get why women are fronting like they weren't effing 40-year-old men at 15.
Well, I guess maybe that was what she was doing. I don't know. I mean, yeah, that's sort of crazy.
That's why I'm laughing. What? And she comes out and she says, hey, she's team 47. She don't care what anyone has to say. She said, when you're 15 years old, you make decisions. That's what she said. She said, wow. My dad was older than my mother. And, y'all making a big deal out of nothing. And she doesn't care what 47 does in his personal life. This is what she said. But as long as he's the leader, and that's all that matters to her. So what my point is that this is becoming public. People are talking about it. People are taking sides.
And then also in 2010, Epstein was getting questioned about the things he done. And so he was answering questions, going along with that. Then when he got to was 47 with underage women, he pled the fifth. He just came out and said, I plead the fifth. Now, and it's crazy. You would think he would go ahead and drop it because him and 47 supposedly had been friends. He always described them as being friends. But 47 is not a friend to him the way he was. 47, the rumor is that he had him arrested to get information for Bill C. He wanted things from Bill C so he can publish it, is what I heard.
Repeat what you just said.
Okay. I'm saying that the reason I heard that 47 is that one actually had him arrested, set him
Epstein?
up. Yes, because he thought that he could use that to get him to talk on Bill C.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
Because for years, that's
no,
all
wait,
they've been.
let me ask you a question. Do you think
Go ahead.
Slick Willie, aka Bill C, aka I think he was the 38th leader?
Okay.
Y'all, I don't know my because there was. Hold on, there's 47, the 46, 44 was brought, and then Bush must be 45. Didn't he do 2 terms? 45. Oh, I done forgot.
Yeah,
but we know who Bill C is.
What you gonna ask me though? You still have
Oh,
huh? No,
I forgot what I was going to ask.
Oh, I mean,
that,
you gonna ask me?
Do you believe that Bill C? Do you think Bill C is on the list?
Look, I don't put nothing past nobody. Let's keep it real. I don't care what side you represent. We have heard things sometimes where it's smoke, it's fire, right? I mean, you know, he did have people underneath the desk. Look, I'm just saying that I'm not going to discount nobody. And regardless of what side they may have been on, if you did that, justice need to come down on their asses. That's what I'm thinking. Regardless of
who. Bill C is completely gray. I don't know how old he is, but he's old. 47's old. These men are not going to do time, even if it's true. Let's just say it's true. We don't know it's true, but let's just say it's true. Mm-hmm. What's the purpose of all this? It's not like they're going to do anything about it. They're going to get nothing's going to come of it.
Well, I understand that, right? That's the whole thing. It will hurt his image in the public because a lot of people, unless you actually show them and prove it, they gonna roll with his ass. That's just it. He didn't do it because
no.
He's great at collecting.
Let's just say, for the sake of this argument, because we do not know, let's say 47 did it. His people roll with him so hard they don't care. Don't care. You just heard of Zelia Banks. No. She said she didn't care. What's the big deal?
If you don't prove it, the people who back him still gonna follow him. That's all I'm saying. They still gonna follow him. The only reason they rolled with the story because they was trying to get Bill C. They wanted to ruin his reputation. Now, I agree with you. Even if he came out there and stood in the middle of the road and said he did it, nothing will happen to him. You know, as far as being incarcerated or anything like that. But people would be forced to have to realize that and he did it. I mean, when the proof's there, a lot of them go in denial again too. But you know, either way, I mean, what's in it for them? Just because they look at Smokey Robinson, he going through some things right now too.
Yeah, you know, there's been more maids coming forward. That's crazy, and he's in his 80s. I believe he's 85. He's old. He's really old. Boog's girl says 47 got bad veins. Y'all messy. That's what they said. Bad hair and a bad tan. So clearly the bad has bad taste in decision making too. I don't know.
I mean, he in there with a bottle of blue pills and an air pump.
ERBW says, they will be like a dog with a bone until the list is released. I don't think
Yes,
that
right.
list is getting released. Who gonna release it? If whether you like it or not, he's the leader of the free world, and he gets to decide what happens to that list. That's what I think.
And I say this
Someone
though
says,
too.
keep in mind. Go ahead. Go
What?
ahead.
Oh, okay, we got a delay. But I would say this though.
Oh.
The reason why I think no side, to be serious with you, that is so many names in there of real rich, famous people. A lot of people in politics, and I'm not saying just on one side or the other, that these names, so they just keep it quiet. That's just my serious belief. But he
Whenever
gonna make
there's a
sure.
scandal like this, go ahead.
Mhm.
Sorry, it's a
Oh no,
delay.
I mean he gonna make sure that his name ain't dropped out of it. But the DOJ told him back in May that his name been mentioned all through it. They ain't say what he did, but that's why he can never let it out.
This is scandalous. I forgot what I was going to say. This is scandalous. This is, we don't know. Do you think it's going to get bigger than Watergate? Because everybody's talking about it. Every news
Possibly.
station is
Well,
talking
yeah.
about it.
You know what though? I mean, because I'm gonna say when, not if, when she get her pardon, woo, a lot of one side or the other, a lot of people gonna be upset when Ghislaine get this pardon. Because all this stuff, and you got all these people who's supposed to be advocate, looking for justice for these victims. She about ready to get pardoned. And when he was in Scotland and asked about it, when he was over there, they asked him about it. He's like, "Well, nobody brung anything to me, but I do have the power to do so if I like." Of course you do. Why you think you got your former personal attorney down there speaking to her right now? They setting it all up in motion, and then when you go and talk to Mike Johnson, he got all these moving pieces. Everybody's working on the same agenda. That's to clear him to never publish those files and to quieten Ghislaine. And she'll be
Do
quiet.
you think that, do you think because Tesla, allegedly, Tesla and Putin are on the outs with 47, do you think they will stop at nothing to expose if this is true?
Uh, they would stop at a certain point because the reason why they hang with him is not because they like 47. Putin don't like 47. Tesla don't like 47. They like the
You don't.
things
You
and
don't.
his power.
Hold on. You don't think Putin likes 47?
No, 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 no. No, he don't like him. He probably really think he's really stupid too. But he only liked the things he could do for him.
Mm.
Like let him take over Ukraine. Let him do whatever. He know he a sucker.
Yeah, but when it comes to these kind of jobs, they're not friends. They join alliances to get done whatever they
Right,
need
okay.
done.
You
But
saying
now
will they
that's no
still
longer.
okay? You saying will they still keep going after him, right? Because you starting to feel like they
Right.
dropping some of these seeds to make him look bad. Yes, they could be
Exactly.
doing that part, but as soon as he give them something they want, they'll stop.
Mm,
As
mm.
soon as Tesla get another contract, he stops. He'll pout and go on his rage, from that stuff he be taking. So he'll trip out for 2 weeks, but then he'll come back down to earth and make up with 47. And same thing with Russia. They just
Y'all
do it.
listen,
They make
Perry is crazy. Perry is crazy. It's a rumor out there that Tesla is addicted to substances.
I didn't
Perry
make
is
it
a
up.
mess.
I didn't make it up.
No, you did not make it up, but that is funny
And I
when he
think even
comes down.
47 said it when they was having the arguments
What did he say?
that he was on some stuff. Because They'll go through these fights
Ooh.
and attack each other, and they realize we need to stop. Okay, well, I give you another contract. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, Perry, listen. You can't out me for being on substances and then I make up with your ass. That's just not gonna happen.
Uh,
That's
yeah.
below the belt. Now we can fight publicly, but you better not start releasing my damn secrets. Go ahead.
Well, you say that, but if
Yes.
you needed something, if you needed to relocate, if you wanted a bigger house, and I'm giving it to you, you gonna make up with. Now you might not seriously mean it. Like I said, they have never been real friends. They just do whatever to
Mhm.
get along, as long
Mhm.
as they both profiting. You know what I'm saying?
Child. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this short because our internet is not working yet again. I'm gonna put this out tomorrow under my long form videos. I'm gonna add the footage in there that I didn't have today. But we're gonna be talking about this a lot because it's hot news, it's hot topics, and somebody's gonna win, either this side or this side, and I need to be around to tell the story.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, I'm going to end it. I'm not going to pull questions because my internet, I'm freezing and it's just a mess. But thank you guys for listening. We really appreciate it. Let me know your comments in the comment section. I will be redoing this video tomorrow with all of the footage that I missed today. Perry, thank you for doing this for me. Oh, also,
Yeah.
too, Perry's covering this big time on his channel. It's called Perry's Politics Today, right, Perry?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, you guys, thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye, everybody.